What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Pendle. Now, Pendle is one that I'm currently think could do something quite spectacular. I've capped sort of my prediction right now, but this is a really unique premise. It's a very clever idea. This is a crypto that if you're unfamiliar with, you want to actually take a look at. What they've built in a very short space of time is quite damn impressive. Before I get into any of it though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I was showing everyone that I was buying up all of these coins because I expected them to have big profits. And you can see what the profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into each one. There's 26 coins here. That would have been a $2,600 investment if you'd done every single one. And if you just sold all these coins less than a year and a half on, less than 18 months on, you'd have made over 123 grand in a year and a half, which is not bad, right? Now, I sold these since the markets have crashed. I am buying up new cryptos regularly. These are coins that I think can do big profits, like I said with Phantom. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I buy a coin, I will jump onto my site and tell my members what coin it is that I'm buying, why I'm buying it, what kind of profits I think it can have, as well as what percentage of my money I'm putting in it. So the members can actually copy the exact portfolio I've got if they want to. When I sell a coin, I also do the same thing. I'll jump on, I'll go, guys, I'm holding this coin. I'm going to sell 20% of it, and I'm doing this with my profits. Whether it's banking it, reinvesting it, buying gold, silver, whatever the hell it is. So again, there is no work for any of the members. You know, the thousands of hours of research that are required in the crypto space, I do. Spend every waking moment looking at these charts, looking at the market, looking at the cryptos, the white papers. And if it sounds good to you making the same profits as me, except doing literally no work whatsoever, then jump onto copymycrypto.com and just take a look through the site. See what I've said in the past and what ended up happening. See what I said to the members have earned since joining. Everything on there is verifiable as well. If you go to the old videos on this channel, you can confirm everything you read. Make a decision if it's something you want to try. And if it is, wonderful, maybe I'll see you there. If it isn't, no worries, there's no obligation to buy. Please keep supporting the channel because without you guys, there isn't a channel. So Pendle. Pendle's a really interesting one. So Pendle launched at the peak of the first wave of the bull cycle. Really bad timing when you look at it. Its high was $3.83, pretty much on launch, right? Properly tanked during 2022 during the bear cycle. Because probably in a transitional market now, not so much a bear cycle. And if you're unfamiliar with what Pendle is a protocol that enables the tokenization and trading of future yield. So with the creation of their AMM that supports assets with time decay, Pendle gives users more control over future yield by providing optionality and opportunities for its utilization. It's a very clever concept. And just to put it into context of what they've done, right? So liberating yield, that's how they talk about it. So stake ETH, you can get a fixed yield of stake ETH for like 4.11%. SDI, fixed yield of 3.88. It's just very clever. So you can find your stability among all these volatile yields. Now, they have $150 million total value locked right now. Bear in mind their market cap, as of right now, is about basically 151 million. So pretty much the same value locked as the market cap of this project. It's cross-chain compatible, so it's on Ethereum, it's on Arbitrum, it's on BNB chain. And when we actually take a look at the network stats, so Pendle is a permissionless yield trading protocol where users can execute various yield management strategies. So that's yield farming, risk hedging, as well as yield trading. And they've reached a number of milestones. You know, they hit a total value locked of 50 million in April, then 100 million total value locked in June. They're currently, they've now hit 150 million total value locked. They hit $150 million in trading volume. They're currently doing $191 million in trading volume on the site. It's just staggering. It's like really impressive. They're backed by huge names as well. You know, you've got Crypto.com, you've got Mechanism Capital, Spartan, IM Token, GBV, Hashkey Capital, Ledger Prime. You know, these are not small boys, right? And this is the thing. So when we actually take a look at the app as well, what you'll be able to see is how this bad boy works. So it doesn't really matter what network you want to use. So real world asset on Pendle. So real world assets are now on Pendle. Provide liquidity or earn fixed yield on SDI or FUSDC now. Obviously, liquidity pool yield is far, far higher. But if we just take a look, so you can now collect Peepo skins by completing quests. Clever. So you got Anchor BNB up to 1.787%. You've got Wrapped ETH, Binance staked ETH, 3.38%, right? That's on Binance. If we want to go to Ethereum, we can see a little more. So you've got SDI, FUSDC, staked ETH via Lido, Origin ETH, Swell ETH, Frax ETH, Stargate as well, USDT via Stargate, and just these solid little potential percentages aren't bad, right? And if you want to go to trade, you can see. So these are this is the Pendle Finance trade markets. So what you can see is long yield APY. So this is the APY for buying and holding at the current price, assuming the average future APY is equivalent to the current underlying APY. I mean, it's just mad, right? So underlying APY is 2.665%. Implied APY is 3.282%. So the fixed is that, right? And you can see that if you're willing to sort of take a long on some of these, you know, you could earn quite well. There's also risk, of course. You know, some of these drop in value. But very, very clever. Very, very clever idea. It's just a way to, again, hedge against the current situations. And if you actually jump on as well, you've got the calculator. So you can actually figure stuff out based on what it is that you are interested in. So say you've got your underlying asset is going to be Ethereum. The maturity date is going to be of the 26th of December 2024. Say your initial capital is going to be 2 ETH. Average future APY is roughly 2.665%. So you can calculate, you can figure out exactly what you're getting. And then you've got the strategy analysis. So you've got buy PT. So this is the fixed yield. So your net profit would be about 8% on Ethereum. If you do a long yield, you're probably going to lose money, right? Probably going to lose around about 23.7%. And if you hold the underlying asset, it compares against both. So actually, you know, buying long yield right now for Ethereum as an example, risky strategy. But very, very clever. This is just a unique way of approaching things. Obviously, you can supply liquidity. Liquidity is going to get you some pretty damn good percentages. There's always risks with supplying liquidity. It's worth understanding what your risks are, because impermanent loss can be a very, very serious risk to your holdings, right? They've also got VE Pendle, so this is just your voting mechanisms for Pendle. So you can buy Pendle, then you can lock it up, and then you'll be able to vote. Pendle locked, nearly over a fifth, over 20% of the amount of the circulating supply is locked. But the benefits are that you can boost your liquidity provision, you can receive a share of protocol revenue, and bear in mind right now, protocol's doing a lot of volume. So actually, getting a share of that volume is not a bad thing. It's a nice passive earner. And Pendle have done a number of different campaigns, so they had Let's Get Real. So that was real world assets getting more real. I'm really impressed by this. This is just a very interesting, and it's just so different from what we've had on in DeFi. You know, it is a nice, unique approach. I really like the whole earn potential within, you know, longing, trying to do a long yield. You know, the potential there is massive. Like, if you get it right, of course, if you get it wrong, you could be in trouble. But like, as an example, the long yield APY here for Grail is around 152%. But whether that's obviously not going to last, it's something that you got to bear in mind and watch. But my God, just a very unique approach, and it's being used. Everyone is using, like, not everyone, but a lot of people are using this right now. It's worth noting, clearly, by the way, CoinMarketCap have this quite wrong. I would trust that the current information regarding Pendle is accurate on their site. So 154 million tokens circulating according to Pendle. There's a hell of a discrepancy there. We're talking about 80 million. Talking about a 50% discrepancy from what Pendle are saying versus what CoinMarketCap. So it's worth noting that. I think this is bloody interesting. Like, I'm honestly looking at this at least as a $5 coin. And I know I'm being uber conservative there, suggesting $5. But don't be shocked to see this hit $10, $20, $30. You know, the DeFi solutions that end up being picked up, that end up going on a run. Like, look at the ones that went on the run last time in the bull cycle. They were unique. Synthetics at the time, damn unique, and it did have a hot, solid run. You saw Aave have a run, and Aave was the first of its kind in that sort of lending borrowing protocol. Everything that's ended up having a really good run has always been like the first of its kind. Pendle's, I know it's not unique utilizing other protocols in terms of yields, but these long yield approaches as well is such a different idea. Team behind it seems damn good at what they're doing. I'm not going to be surprised to see this hit double digits, but I'm conservatively saying $5 right now. I would want to see network statistics more. Now, I've not done a deep dive into user-based data for Pendle. I am going to have a look at that and see if there is a trend emerging, because if they are on a steady, consistent incline in terms of users, this is going to probably smash $5. But I haven't done that. I haven't looked at that yet. If you use Pendle, what do you think of it? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments down below, because this is a really interesting one. And like I say, I like anything that's unique in crypto is always worth paying attention to, because those are the ones that can do something special. Let me know what you guys think about it anyway in the comments down below. And guys, if you are a new viewer or a returning viewer that's never subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. And look, you get information on this channel that's going to make you money. So by subscribing, you know, you'll make more money. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the same profits as I do but do no work, that's what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I do all the work. I dive into the markets. I find coins that are winners. And when I do, I tell my members all about them. I tell them what the coins are, what kind of profits I think those coins can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting into them, and they can copy along. There is absolutely no work for any of the members. When I sell a coin, I let my members know again what coin I'm selling, why I'm selling it, what percentage of my money what percentage I'm selling, what I'm doing with my profits. Again, there's absolutely no work for any of the members. And bear in mind that, you know, you need to do thousands of hours of research in crypto if you want to make the gains, and I do it all. So if that sounds good to you, go to the site now, verify everything you read, see if it's a service that you want to try. And that's it for me. Take care. Bye-bye.